All right, now, Sicily Brotherly's all over it. Tuesday, 15/12/49, 52nd year, 2024, year, month, 3-month, 26th day. Finally got a piano angle on this bitch. Got to set it off to the right on the mirror up there on the wall. And then adjust the globe. All right, brother's all over. Brother was into this one, Sicily brother. Then he got into fucking figuring out what's the formula for this chord. And it goes down the scale like that. And this is the G sharp key. This is the G sharp key. That's a 3 on the bass. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is a 7. This is a 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's a 5. 5, 7, 2. That's a 5 chord with a 3 in the bass. Seven, 2, 5. There would be the 3. 7, 2, 5. Skip the 3. That's a major chord, a 5. Five, 2, 7. There it is, 5, 2, 7. It's an inverted 5 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is right there. That's the actual 5. 5 on the bass there. Sharp 5 is the 5th note to the G sharp key. 3 is in the bass though. That's not in the chord. 7, 2, 5. 7, 2, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7, 2, 5. So the formula would be a second inversion. See, 5, no, first inversion. The 5. See, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, first inversion, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7, 2. First inversion would be 7, 2, 5. 5 is the root, 7 is the first inversion, 2 is the second inversion. I'm looking for the formula so I can. Once the formula, or the principle, the universal principle, the formula, once that's obtained, every other fucking chord will, will coincide. first inversion with the third. First inversion with the 7, 2, 5. That's the 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. With the added fourth. Add the 4. Add the 4. That's it. That's where add the 4 comes in. 5, first inversion. Add the 4 on the bass. That's it. First inversion. Add the 4 on the bass. So if this is a 5 chord, it's the first inversion. Seven, 2, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7, 2, 5, 7, 2. So 7, 2, 5 is now converted to a 1, 3, the first, the root, third, and the fifth. Root, third, fifth, root, third, fifth, root, third, fifth, root, third, fifth, root, third, fifth. Root, third, fifth, root, third, fifth. Even though the 5, 7, 2 is the original root, third, fifth. To the 5 chord. 5 chord first inversion. That's the formula or the principle. 5 chord first inversion. And the first inversion also has a root, a subroot. Call that a root, third, fifth, root, third, fifth. Add the 4 on the bass. The fourth, add the 4th on, it would be called a 4th, because this is called a third, 5th, add the 4th. Right there, moving it down to the 4 chord. First inversion 4 chord. Add the 4th. For now, anyway. octaves in the placement. It looks the same in every octave, but moving and jumping to a different spot, recovering the arrangement. Everything becomes rearranged momentarily. Obtaining, maintaining the arrangement. Down to the 3 chord using all the same arrangement, the same formula. First inversion, first inversion, add the 4th. And then that which is in the invisible thought realm is an inversion also has a sub-root. A substitutionary root formula. The root 3rd 5th. Although it's the first inversion is actually the 3rd 5th root. It goes 3rd 5th root, 3rd 5th root. It's also known substitutionarily as root 3rd 5th. But it's actually a 3rd 5th root. That's the inversion. That's some fucking God. That can get a bit fucking confusing. Now add that to all this fucking societal shit that's going on. Down to the next set of notes. There's the next note. So it goes from a 5 chord to a 4 chord to a 3 chord. So it shall be a 3 chord first inversion. Yeah, 3 chord first inversion, which is instead of 3-5-7, it's going to be a 3-7-5. So here's the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. There's the 5. 6, 7, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3, 5. That sounds right. That sounds like it. That sounds like the 7. So the ears are saying, "Hey, that sounds like it." The ear is saying that's the body, the girl energy, the sound, the The odd are the same. Oh yeah. The 3. There it is. Down to the 2 chord. The 2 chord is a 2, 4, 6. You know, like learning even numbers in school. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. That's how music functions also. 2, 4, 6. It moves in even numbers. 2, 4, 6. Then the odd numbers move. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. 1, 3, 9, 7, 5. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. 1, 3, 9, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17. You know, odd numbers. Music's the same way. So the 2 chord, there's the 2 note. The next bass down. There's the next bass down. 1, 2, 3. That's a 3rd. That's like the diminished 7th space. That's relationship interval. The diminished 7 has 2 notes in between. That note right there, that's a G note. So that's a G bass diminished 7th arpeggio. For memorizing guitar, for guitar. Sees how it runs out of notes down here at the end of the right there. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Pick a note, skip 2 notes. So here's a white G note, skip the black note and the white note, and then play the next note. Skip 2 more notes. There's 2 white notes that are there. Skip it and play the next one. In a diminished chord for the diminished spacing, and then it repeats itself. So the G is, here's the G again. 4 sets of diminished chords. 4 sets, because there's 4 notes. Well, no. Yeah. Well, no. See, there's E, F, G. No, E, F, and F sharp. Yeah, only 3. There's 3 sets. Then it just repeats itself over because a G is the same as an E. G and an E, as far as distance and space are concerned between notes. So if I was to go up 3 sets here, chromatically go to the next note, so that would be skip 2. So there's the F, that's the G sharp bass. But actually lining it up with the guitar, going back to the other one. I'm looking for the one closest to the E. Because it goes E, F sharp, E, F, F sharp. Those are the only 3 sets. Because the G is in relation to the E, so it's still an E bass. Because they share, I'm looking for the language to spit out that's clear. This is the G, so it's the same as the E. And the E is here. And that's part. Starts again on G. E. That's the same as the E. Now this would be the same as the F starting on the next note, which is the very next note, called the chromatic note. One note, the next note going up, which is always a half step, which is also known as the jaws. Dun, 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 dun. The 4 and the 3. Dun, 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 which is similar to a 1 and a 7, because they're both half steps apart, which are similar to the same as the C, the B and the C, because there's nothing in between a B and a C. There's no sharps. There's no shark teeth. And the same thing between the E and the F. So B and C, E and F is the same as 3, 4, or 7, 1, or vice versa, the opposite. So there's the next note. Skip 2. There's the next arpeggio note. Diminished 7th note. Skip 2. So there it is. Hard to chord on the piano with the way that the black keys are set, and the way that, So that would be the F bass arpeggio. octaves. Kind of be nice to have a rounded piano, you know, like rounded computer keyboards. It's easier on the fucking wrists. It's harder to go this way on the joints than it is to just in a natural circle. This is all squared bullshit. This is nice and round, you know, like round tits. This is all squared Mason Jason building bullshit. This is all natural, nice and curvy. Dun, 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 dun. You know, the only thing is that, you know, society, the people behind the child bully in society is stuck on squared bullshit. He wants everything to be fucking square. In other words, it's a bunch of pain on the body. It's not comfortable. So anyway. Then the next one going up, the third one. Bass, which is a G note here. In relation to the guitar, because that's been the primary instrument that's been played the last 30 years is guitar. So, you know, the last note on the guitar, the lowest and last note is the open note, is the E. Hear that? Next note's gonna be G. But we just happen to be on the G for now, so we might as well just flow with it. Then we can figure out where we are. Okay, so G, E based, F sharp based. Although this is an A. So skip 2, play 1, skip 2, play 1, skip 2, play 1, skip 2, play 1. Because there's 4 notes. And always skip 2 notes in between each note. Play 1, skip those 2. Play 1, skip those 2. Play 1, skip those 2. So there it is right there. Play them all together. Located the notes. This is a bit of a bitch to play too. Because the finger has to go in here onto the skinny ass part of the white key. And gets stuck in between. So memorize those where they're at and then go to the next octave. A, C, D sharp, F sharp, A, C, D sharp, F sharp, A, C, D sharp, F sharp, A, C, D sharp, F sharp. As far as the piano goes, you know, for now. It's easy to figure out, call them that for now. Otherwise, have to figure out what the fuck key it's in and then go with the number system. One's going to be that note, which is a B note, which is the same as using the that one, the F sharp based, which this happens to be a G sharp, F sharp bass. Anyway, fuck it. I'm tired of fucking with that. That was all just to get this shit on memory for this instrument. So, anyway, getting back to the first inversion, add the fourth. With this song from Lionel Richie. Easy. And I'm digging with my love. So, using the formula for those kind of like odd sounding chords, which are more jazzy. It's more jazzy. It's jazz shit. Jazz is just nothing but notes outside the box kind of like sounding shit. Stuff that's not usual than just a regular, 1, 3, 5. Changing the roots around. Changing the roots. Transplanting trees. Uprooting plants and transplanting them and planting them somewhere else. Wasn't that the same idea as transferring family members to a slave job? Now they had to uproot them out of the native tribe and plant them over there into something that they're not used to being with. It's not the natural habitat. Well, that's the same idea as transplanting things that are natural into an artificial storybook. It takes some getting used to. But then wanting to keep the fucker in the fucking storybook when the fucker's like, I've had enough of this shit, I want to go back to nature. And then the bully child says, No, you gotta stay in my story, no! Well, that's the problem. Okay, there's the universal principle there. Or the formula. I know that you wanna suck stick. No, the dicks are all the same. With some kitty licks down. This one's just holding the same chord and then playing a different bass note, which is still a note in the chord. Those are two notes that are in the chord. So now, with all that fucking said, going from the first inversion 5 chord to the first inversion 4 chord to the first inversion 3 chord, because we're going down the numbers from 5 to 4 to 3. And so here's the 5. Or here it is. There's the 4th chord. Now the 3 chord. The next set of notes going down equally in the scale. And there's the bass. First it's this. So there it is right there. There's the 4 note. Remembering the geographic location, the navigation, to get a bearing on things, you know. To get the bearing instead of saying, where am I, you know, because I is attached to my, and my is attached to I own everything, and I own everything is attached to fucking, you better pay me or do what I tell you to do, I'm going to hurt you. You know, stuck in the mud with it, abusively. So, you know, learning how to speak a different language to maintain focus on what, you know, what's really going on here. One note down the scale, just follow the G sharp scale. The next note down is down, down, and then the next note down after that is down, down. That's the G sharp, or the one note, the key note. This is the 3, 2, 1, 7, 6, 5. There's a higher octave, easier to sing on the voice. That's a high fucker there for the voice. The voice has to be trained in order to hit that shit. And the voice has the capacity to be trained to hit higher and higher and higher and higher and lower and lower and lower notes. Has to be trained though. Repetition over and over and over. The big repeater. The big one. The big repeater. That which stands out. The repeater. Over and over until it gets used to. It can be reached. It gets used to it. The big repeater. The big one. Vote for me repetition. Can I have your signature, please? Can I have your signature? Could you please give me your signature? I would like for you to give me all your blood and everything you've got to. Ding, 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 ding. Suck the energy out of you. Ding, 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 ding. You better do what I tell you to do. Hold that court right there as long as one wants. Bring in some evidential affidavits. That's the girl dancing and dancing and gyrating the hips and shaking the titties. It's natural, just the way a girl is put together. She's got the wide hips and the shaking titties. The guy has wide shoulders and a shaking pee-pee. Little different structure. The same thing going on though. Anyway, so moving down from the 5 to the 4 to the and moving down the route from the that one to 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 that one. There we are, back on that low note. And then the higher octave, like the stop sign or the cross. The stop sign, the intersection, the section, the intersection, the cross with the red light, the green light, and the yellow light. The octave, the register, like register to vote so I can tell you what to do. Register to vote so I can tell you what to do. Oh yeah. And don't forget, gotta convince someone that registering and voting is the greatest thing since sliced bread, with no nutrients at all, none whatsoever, Not saying that death is a bad thing. I'm saying looking to want to keep things dead forever could be detrimental. Like crazy. Stuck in the mental ward. Stuck on the 7th floor at the mental ward at the hospital. In the military, the 7th floor is always designated for the mental ward. Stuck on the 7. Stuck on the mental ward. There's the register. That's down there in elephant land. Elephants have very low. Donkeys, on the other hand, have very into the dog whistle where you can't hear it no more either. So it goes very low to where it can't be heard, but it can still be heard. You just gotta get with it. Gotta train. The big repeater. The repetition. The petition. There's nothing wrong with petitions, but stuck on petitions and stuck on vote for me so I can be stuck on telling you what to do. Abusive, getting abusive with it, looking to keep it that way forever. That's the problem. Pop! I mean, who really likes to be abused all the time, be in pain and misery, beat down all the time? Open up. Open up so I can hurt you. Could be. Some living organisms might like it that way. I got my ding, 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 ding inside of you. And I like it that way. Yeah. Gonna down with you. Ding dong, ding dong. Until everything's my way. Yeah. Bend your knee to me. Bend it like Sunday morning. Bend your knee to me. Bend it like Sunday morning. I wanna get high, so high. I wanna be like the Holy Spirit in the sky. I gotta be free. Hell with the body. And then how's the rest of the song go? What are the next notes to the puzzle? I'm missing some pieces to the puzzle here. Please help me. Anyway, we'll call that part 1 for today's video session. Lights, camera, act and Shun. Act and Shun. Pop! Later.